The chapter continues right where the last one ended. Garp asks Roger if he can hear Rox's voice, implying Rox has an overwhelming presence, almost like a force that forces itself into your head. Roger and Garp then launch themselves into battle against Demon Rox. The fight is insane. Multiple pages, big shockwaves, the sky splitting over God Valley. But despite their effort, Rox isn't visibly hurt. The clash is pure Supreme King hockey versus Supreme King hockey, and the shockwave throws Roger and Garp into a mountain. Even though both are wounded, they throw off their jackets and prepare to continue. Their Denden Mushi ring. They both receive calls from their crews. Roger and Garp both declare they'll return, but right now, they have to team up. Roger planned to take Shocky and leave, while Garp planned to arrest both Roger and Rox. But Rox is too dangerous for either to walk away from. So, the future Pirate King and the hero of the Marines stand side by side. Meanwhile, Rayleigh rescues Shocky and helps transfer treasures to the Roger pirate ship. Other Rox pirates begin realizing that the crew is falling apart. Shiki even suggests this might be the end of the Rox pirates. Big Mom tells Kaidou he owes her a debt of a lifetime. Kaidou fires back that he won the Zoan fruit fairly, and declares he'll build a crew ruled by violence. Linlin says he'll never surpass her. Streusen drags her away with treasures. Their rivalry and later alliance seeds are planted here. Newgate meets a young pirate captain named Polo Graham. Looks kind of like Marco. Graham tries to recruit Whitebeard. Whitebeard rejects him instantly. Jill Bastar has a ghost companion, looking similar to Perona's ghosts. The scene shifted to a young dragon threatening a superior officer to save civilians. This is likely his breaking point, where he begins to see the system's flaws. Rayleigh and Gobbin return to search for Roger, telling the crew to escape and wait. Emu is currently inside Saturn's body with Emu's eyes. They leave on a government ship, then order the erasure of God Valley from history. This explains why the event was wiped clean. CP6 and G11 Marines erased all evidence. Garp and Roger continue fighting Rox, but even when they coat attacks in Conqueror's hockey, Rox cancels it with his own. A mountain is destroyed in the process. Rox isn't just strong, he's an overwhelming hockey monster, on a tier that even future Pirate King and Hero of the Marines combined struggle to break. With the battle dragging on and neither side gaining ground, Roger proposes a last resort gamble. They will combine all their Supreme King hockey into one decisive attack. The cost? After using it, neither Roger nor Garp will have any strength left. If they fail, they die. Garp accepts without hesitation. Then we reach the final double-page spread. Roger and Garp's combined finisher. Roger with Wise Flame God Garp, Infinitum Explosion. Roger unleashes rapid thrusting slashes, while Garp fires off a barrage of punches, almost mirroring Luffy's Gomu Gomu no Gatling. The attacks break through Rox hockey at last. The chapter ends with Rox defeated. After this, the world government erased the incident from history. But the Rox pirates were a force of chaos that shaped an era. Their collapse sent echoes across the world. This chapter does something really important. It reframes Rox not just as strong, but as someone on a level that bends destiny, a force that can't be ignored, even by legends. The Garp and Roger teamwork scene hits hard because these are two men who hate relying on others, but they acknowledge there is no other choice. This is what Oda loves to explore. True monsters force unlikely alliances. The Linlin and Kaidou moment is also big. It's the origin of the unspoken debt between them, finally giving narrative weight to why Kaidou accepted Big Mom's alliance in Wano. That wasn't just business, it was personal history. Dragon's scene is subtle but meaningful. He's already putting people over orders, which perfectly lines up with him eventually becoming the leader of the Revolutionary Army. And Emu erasing the island reinforces the world government's old pattern. If history threatens us, erase the land, erase the memory. Finally, Rox canceling Conqueror's hockey with Conqueror's hockey is nuts. This wasn't about physical strength. This was willpower dominance. The message is clear. Rox was the strongest pirate in the world before Roger, a real king before the king. And that wraps up this chapter's look into God Valley. a moment in history where legends were still shaping who they would become. We're seeing the roots of rivalries, debts, loyalties, and ideals that echo all the way into the present storyline. Everything we're seeing now isn't just backstory, it's the foundation of the entire world we know today in One Piece.